Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about wireless versus wired networks. To start off with the basics, what is a wired network? This is a network that uses cables such as coaxial, fiber, or Ethernet cables to connect multiple devices to the internet. So what is a wireless network? This is a network that allows devices to connect to the internet wirelessly via routers or access points. Now keep in mind that routers and access points do have wires that run back to a switch, firewall, or modem depending on how your network is set up. So let's compare the two. Wired, well, it's more secure. It tends to be faster for network connectivity, which is internal network, as well as your upload and download with your internet connectivity. There's less interruption. There's higher reliability because it's a constant connection. And it's better for multiple users. So what's good about wireless? Well, wireless is convenient. You can place your wireless devices anywhere that you need them and not have to worry about stringing a cable around, or your mobility, walk around with your laptop or your phone or whatever you're using. It's also great for expandability because you don't have all the extra cables that you have to run. If you have a new laptop, well, just fire it up and connect to the internet, whereas like a desktop computer that doesn't have wireless connectivity, you have to either run a cable or hope that you've already got a spot there to plug the computer in. So some additional things to consider. Some devices can only be wireless, while others can only be wired. An example of each, well, some brands of home security cameras can only be wireless. And most laptops are only wireless these days. They don't even have an Ethernet port. Now you can buy adapters, but that's an extra cost. Examples of only wired devices would include VoIP phones. Those are voice over IP phones, which are usually found in office buildings. Also, something else to consider is your cost. Wired versus wireless, depending on how you set up your network, either one can actually be more expensive than the other. It really just kind of depends on what you're looking at. If you only have one access point to buy, wireless is usually cheaper. So it just kind of depends on your network setup, really. Now, going back to wired networks being more secure, faster, less interruption, higher reliability, and better for multiple users, there's a new wireless standard that just came out here in 2019 called 802.11ax. This is also known as Wi-Fi 6. Now, more devices are becoming more compatible, like the new iPhones, a lot of new laptops and Macs. So keep in mind that this new technology is more secure and faster than previous wireless standards. It also supports a higher level of multi-input, multi-output for support of more users using that router at once. So, which is better? It really just depends on how you have your network set up. I actually have a mix of both for my network. I prefer my computers to be wired if possible, whereas on my laptops and a few other devices, I'm fine with them being wired. But like if I'm uploading a video, I would definitely plug my computer in rather than using it wirelessly because it's going to be faster. And also, if I do it wirelessly, it's going to slow down all of my other wireless devices. But again, it depends on how you have your network set up. A lot of businesses and a lot of households these days are starting to use both. I would say for gaming purposes, video uploads, streaming, wireless is not near as good as wired, but you definitely can't beat the mobility and the convenience of wireless by just going, hey, I'm going to sit on the couch, watch TV, and play on the computer or phone or tablet without being, tied down to a wire. So, if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.